Welcome to Lane Stadium, home of the Virginia Tech Hokies. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. David Pollock and Jesse Palmer will join me shortly. For now, let's enjoy Enter Sandman. The Utes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hokies offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys... count. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Runs through a tackle. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. And the Hokies look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the air on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
I love when QBs break the pocket and
scores on the sneak. And with that first touchdown, the old Hokie Stones are trembling in this great stadium.
Yeah, and such great fans in Lane Stadium. Early in the game has a reason to be rocking. They get on the scoreboard first. Everybody going bananas.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Utah Utes offense will go to work for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense getting set for 1st down. Creates a little room. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They'll run this play from the pistol. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. He'll set up to throw. Big fella moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Got it. Offense in an empty set. This is a designed run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Addison. Got his man in the middle. At midfield, he's got room. Lots of running room. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. It is a game of field position, and after a return like that, man, are they set up. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. They're going to run it. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Decision time right here. I like going for it. You're playing on the road. You have an opportunity to take the crowd out of it a little bit here. Why not just line up quickly and just try to run the ball?
Yeah, stay aggressive. I mean, you want to shut these people up. You want to quiet them down, but field goals don't do that very often. Try to go for the touchdown right here.
He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unleashes it. Found the spot in the defense. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quickly to the tight end. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop them? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hokies! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Heaves it deep. Hits him inside the 20. Still going. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Maddox. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Hauls it in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Out of the end zone. He gets a block. He's run out of bounds at the 41, and he was oh so close to breaking that return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Flushed out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Coleman. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Under fire. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
I think the route runner got a little bit sloppy on his route. You've got to do a better job creating some separation when you're running these in routes. But good job by the defense, too, because they took advantage and knocked the ball away.
Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. Looking for the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great names like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Addison. Gets it out quickly.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. That's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Gets it out fast. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They just keep firing. Going downfield for the big play. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Fires to the tight end. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Utes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Addison. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utes.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Finds his tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A little release to the back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Looking to throw for it. He'll take the deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hokies will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
Stepping back, it's Addison. Fires it out of the air. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Floats it out in space. And they're able to get him down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Utes are marching down the field. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's complete to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The East fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on third down. He'll keep it himself. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Utes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Utah! Epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever. Hold on, but they're on top right now.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got the back over the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
When I see the defensive man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. And the Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback may change this route. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those as quick and as fast as they are.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the air on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, Hokies! They take the lead with the 6.
Nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against his defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Utes will punt this one away. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He wants to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Now improvising. Fires to the big fella. Tackled there by the defense.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass it. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
He's got it, 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going.
Offense trying to go with some misdirection in the run game to the boundary, but the defense was there. They're able to corral the back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
To the air, it's Addison. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch at the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down. Yard line. They'll try the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. That brings them to within 1. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. The give to the back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They've been running it, but now the pass. Finding open areas. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense got it. They're on the run. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Addison. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. And the Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle. It's Maddox. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or 2 more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll go to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the big fella. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air, using his legs to buy some time. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. At the 40, there he goes. Turning on the Jets. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and they now lead by a touchdown, a 6-point edge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man. It's Addison. He's got the tight end. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
QB slice it. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. That's caught. It's Maddox. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock. This drive going as they try to save themselves late. And the Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield, it's Addison. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about the clock management by this team? Taking all of the clock, scoring late now. All you got to do is finish it. The easy part. Bring out the kicker, knock that PAT through the uprights.
A huge point after this for the lead. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 50. Yards out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. No room to run. Right there, and the clock is at